Welcome to the Garden Report on CLNS and Celtics blog. After a big Game 1 victory from the Celtics over the Wizards tonight, or today, I should say, we got a rare day game here. 123 to 111. Celtics take Game 1. It didn't look like they were going to take Game 1 in the beginning of this one. They go down 16-0 to start this game, fight all the way back, take their first lead of the game in the third quarter, and go on to win in pretty convincing fashion. I thought they played really, really well for 3 quarters today. I mean, it wasn't a full game, but you saw a Celtics team keep on rolling from the Bulls series. Not a lot of time in between, which I think was a good thing for them because they've been on a roll. And you saw it today. Came out a little bit flat, but refound that groove, led by Isaiah Thomas.
Absolutely. Isaiah getting into town after his sister's funeral at 4 a.m. today. He looked exhausted in all the pressers. Says, look, this is the playoffs. No excuses, right? And Al Horford obviously defended him. But the point here is Isaiah came out. He came out strong. He lost his tooth, and then what happened?
He got hot. As Brad Stevens said, the tooth was probably holding him back. So if you definitely know by now, Isaiah Thomas had his tooth knocked out midway through the first quarter. I mean, if you already didn't think it was a nightmare first quarter, then you go and lose your front tooth. Yep. Get knocked out of the game, and just Isaiah Thomas goes over calmly, picks it up. They pop it back in, folks, in the middle of the game. They just, I didn't know you could just do that. I mean, it's not like it was a fake tooth. This was a tooth that was rooted in there. I don't know, maybe.
For Jimmy in the pressers, he had a hilarious lisp because the tooth fell back.
Fell out again. I don't know if that thing was rotted.
This guy has been through hell in the last 2-3 years.
He really has. You know what? And you think about everything he's gone through, and a missing tooth is probably nothing compared to what he had to go. I mean, yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. He they had to bury his sister, and he spoke at the funeral. From what I saw online, just to come back, fly through the night. You don't really get a great night's sleep on a plane. You can try, but you're not really getting full rest. To come out today and drop 33 points and lead the team in a Game 1 victory where it looked like they were down and out to start things off. I mean, it just continues to speak volumes about this guy. I mean, this is a player who has so many things on his mind right now, much bigger than basketball. And for him to come out that way, what does it say to you?
I mean, he's the leader of this team. There's no doubt about it. They look towards him, and he's leading by example, making sacrifices, family sacrifices, to be here with his team. And his teammates couldn't praise him enough. We saw it after Game 5 with Avery Bradley. Today we saw it with Al Horford. And I think it's also done a great thing. I mean, you take a bad situation and try to put a good twist on it. The team has come together. I think adversity has brought them together through all this, and they seem more cohesive than they have all season.
Yeah, you mentioned it off camera. To you, it feels like the Celtics have matured over the last
grown up a little.
Yeah, over the last few weeks, and I think I can definitely see that as well. I mean, they've had adversity throughout the year, but perhaps when you lose somebody that close to you, and it's your star player. I mean, it's tough to have more adversity than that. And at this stage of the season and going into the playoffs, for them to come back the way they have, I just think that it does show maturity, like you mentioned.
Jimmy, and then the flip side of that, too, is having gone through the losses in Games 1 and 2, I think being able to come back from that, not rolling over, this team matured, grew up in this, and they are playing above their potential.
And the team's rallying around Isaiah. You saw Kelly Olynyk with a huge game today. Al Horford with maybe one of his best games of his Celtics career. We're going to talk about those two players. We're going to also talk about how the Markieff Morris injury may have also affected this game. It sounds like he's going to play in Game 2 based on what he told reporters in the locker room. I wasn't there, but that's what I had heard. So we're going to get into all those things. Hopefully, our good friend Jared Weiss will be here to join us.
Where is he?
I don't know. I don't know where this guy is. He's all over the place. He's probably in the locker room still interviewing players right now.
Yep.
But we're going to have Jared back with us for the second video. So stay right there. Celtics 123-111, Game 1 win over the Washington Wizards. We will be right back.